Henry Crow with Prism. Hello, this is Henry Crow with Prism HR Hiring here with Axcet HR Solutions to give you an introduction to Prism Hiring and show you how you can use this valuable tool to manage your recruiting process from creating jobs to advertising online to accepting applicants through an online careers page and then managing applicants throughout your recruiting pipeline. Let me start off with just a couple housekeeping details. You can participate if you'd like. Everyone will be muted, but please use the chat tool to ask any questions you have, and we'll go ahead and answer those questions at the end. All right. So let me begin here with the dashboard. Just kind of overall here, what this tool is used for is, like I said, to manage your entire recruiting pipeline. You're able to create jobs, advertise them on a wide variety of different options, including job boards, social media, using referral programs, importing resumes, all to bring applicants to your careers page, which we automatically create and host for you online, where applicants are able to see all your open jobs, click on positions, apply. Once they come into your account, you'll have all the tools you need to manage those applicants, from communicating via email or texting, scheduling interviews, getting hiring managers involved, collecting feedback, adding notes, narrowing down, filtering, creating a database of applicants, everything you need to manage that recruiting pipeline, find the applicants you're looking for, and hire great people. So that's what we'll do exactly today. We'll walk through this at a high level. We'll start here with the dashboard. The dashboard is square one. Here you can see your active jobs that you're actively recruiting for. Offline positions are positions maybe you filled and are on hold for the time being. Total applicant information and sources. And then we'll see all our open positions here on the grid. You can see how many new and total applicants and just get a high level snapshot of what's going on with your recruiting process. So let me start here by going into a position. You can either create a job with this big green button, or I'm going to come in here and edit a job that we've already created. And so when we're initially doing the setup here, Axcet HR is going to help you get this started by creating the job based on the information you've provided them, but you'll be able to come in here and edit the job. So as you come in here, you'll see things like title and job description and geographic information already filled in for you, and then you're able to come in and edit those as need be. And you'll see again, title, job description, some geographic details you can add here. Tags are an internal organizational tool if you want to categorize your positions in any way and be able to filter on those. I'm going to show you a little bit about the form builder here, which is how we can build custom application questions. So let's take a look. There's a lot of really neat things we can do with this beyond just collecting more information from applicants, which is great as well. We can also set up automatic actions based on how an applicant answers. And so what that gives us the ability to do is create questions that automatically archive applicants based on an answer, and also automatically tag applicants based on how they've answered certain questions. So let's take a look here. As I edit this, here are the different question types. And so we're asking a yes/no question here and asking, are you eligible for an employment? And then you can see here we have this set up where it's going to automatically archive if an applicant chooses no in this case. So it's just a huge time saver. It allows you to automate your screening process, automatically take applicants out, and then only spend your time evaluating those applicants who do meet the basic requirements that you're looking for. Take a look at just one more example here. Here's just a simple text question. You can also have questions that automatically tag applicants as well as collect more employment history. So let's say, I'll give another example here. We ask if the applicant has a certain skill or quality or certification or license or experience level or whatever that may be. You have this skill, for example. And then what we can do is automatically tag that applicant. If they answer yes, we can identify that they do have some, again, skill, quality, license, certification, experience level. And then what that will do will automatically apply the tag to that applicant. And so you'll see that tag with the applicant, see they have that, whatever it is. You can also filter within a position and also within your entire applicant database based off these tags. So it's a really powerful tool to allow you to organize your applicants based on things that you've defined, and then quickly go into your database, narrow down, find applicants with those specific skill sets. So that's how that tool works. A couple other things I want to point out here within creating a job. Application confirmation is one of many email templates. This one is automatically sent out once applicants apply. And then finally at the bottom here, you will see these hiring managers. And so again, based on the information you provide to Axcet, we'll populate the appropriate hiring managers here. And basically what that allows you to do is have your admin users at the top that can do everything, and that's your core HR team who are managing your recruiting process. And then you can also include these hiring managers who are users with lower level permissions. They will only see jobs that they're specifically assigned to, and this is where Axcet and or you can assign those managers to those jobs. When they log in, everything that we're going through today will look and feel the same, but it just pares down or shrinks down to what's relevant to that person. So on their dashboard, they'll only see one position. On their reporting will only reflect that one position, etc. It'll just be the same account, but just narrow down the view of what information they have access to, and also what functionality they have access to. If their permission level doesn't allow them to do certain things, those buttons won't appear in their account. All right, so once we create the position here, we're going to go save and continue. And that's going to bring us to the online recruiting manager. And what this allows you to do is just quickly and easily get this job out on as many different resources and many different channels as you'd like to start driving applicant traffic. And so first and foremost are going to be the job boards. And we work with a list of free job boards here. You can see this group of job boards that we've got kind of grouped together, but really it's as simple as checking this box and your job is automatically sent out to these 10 free job boards here. Check it and you're done. Indeed, Monster, and the Ladders are also free options, and again, it's as easy as that. All you have to do is check a box. Your job is automatically sent out to those job boards where applicants will start seeing it, viewing it, and then coming to your careers page to apply. So on top of the free boards, we have a long list of paid options. You'll see retail pricing here. That's just what the job boards charge. Some of these boards, we actually get you a little bit of a discount, but in general, it's retail pricing. And the same thing applies. It's as easy as point and click. Just check any job board you want to post to, go through the list here, then come to the bottom and hit post, and you're ready to go. And so just to kind of scroll through these and let you get a feel for what options you have. Big national boards up top. Snag Job's a great hourly board. We have finance boards, health boards, IT boards, and also other. So if there's ever any board you want to post to, all you need to do is type it in here. Let us know. We'll do the research. We'll get it posted on those boards right away for you. All right, back up top here, you'll see we'll also keep track of all your active postings and when those are going to expire. Also keep a count of how many applicants are coming from each board, along with the order history. This just provides the information you need to be smart about your job boards, to allocate your money to the most effective boards, and make good decisions about how you're recruiting and where you're spending your money. A couple other things I'll point out here are these social media icons that allow you to post to social media really quickly. What these do is log you into your social media account, create a little blurb for you that you can edit and then post. So you can just click, pops up something, logs you into LinkedIn, pops up a little blurb, hit post, and you have it out on another channel now where you can help drive more applicant volume. Two other things I'll mention here quickly are the referral program. This allows you to create, manage, and track a referral program with very little effort on your end. All you really need to do is share this link here with everyone you want to sign up for the referral program. As they sign up, they'll get a link very similar to this one that directs applicants to your careers page to apply for that position. But everyone who signs up will get a link that's individualized or specific to that person. And so they have their own link. They share it on their social media and email friends and however else they can put it out in the world. And then any applicant who comes in through that specific referral link will get credited to that person who's participating in the referral program. So you'll see Henry, and you'll see I have 5 referred visits and 3 of them applied. So you'll have a full tracking on an individual basis. On an overall basis here on the right, we'll also automatically tag the applicant with who referred them, so you can keep an eye on that. And we'll also automatically apply a source. So when we look at reporting, we're able to compare all our different sources of applicants. Last thing on bringing in applicants is the resume import tool. And what this is used for is when you get a resume handed to you or a friend emails you a resume, kind of those resumes that come in outside of the normal application process. And basically what this does is takes a resume and turns it into an applicant. So you can either email the resume here, or you can import the resume through drag and drop or choose an upload. We will parse the resume, create an applicant, and add them to your account with the rest of your applicants. So even those kind of odd-handed resumes, you can get those into your account with very little effort, keep them organized in one central database with all your applicants. And that is how we advertise and get the word out and bring in new applicants. So as we do that, we're directing applicants to our careers page. So here's an example of the careers page. This is a page we automatically generate for you. Axcet will work with you to upload your own logo here, adjust the intro text with a little description of your company and trying to help sell yourself to the applicants. And then you can also adjust the color scheme and a couple other things on this page. But everything here is going to automatically update. So anything you change within your account, open, closing positions, changing job descriptions, changing your application form is going to automatically update here. So you never have to worry about that. And then applicants, as they land here, they will click on positions, and then they're able to come in and read the full job description about that position. And then as they click apply, your application form will drop down. This form is very customizable in lots of different ways. They'll come in, the applicants will answer, basic information questions, upload resumes and cover letters, go through your additional form builder questions, read your disclosure statement, and click submit. That's what they do. They come into the account, and then you can start managing them. One other thing I want to point out on this page is the email updates feature here on the side. And what this allows you to do, or what this allows applicants to do, is provide an email address. And then anytime you open a new position, they will automatically be notified that there's a new opening. So it's just really helpful for those applicants who are excited about what you're doing as a company, but maybe don't see a position that exactly fits their skill set or their interests. They put their name in here, and then anytime you open a new position, you're going to have this automated outreach to a group of interested, applicants who want to apply for your positions. So it's just a great another avenue for keeping those interested applicants involved and having them apply for new positions as they open up. All right, so that's our careers page. I'm going to come back into our account and talk a little bit about managing applicants. So as we manage applicants, we can come into individual positions, or we can view all applicants by going here. I'm going to go ahead and come in here to the account executive role. And so as we're managing our pipeline here, we'll see new applicants as they initially come in. Once we give an applicant a star rating, that's going to move them over here to our rated category. Those are the applicants we're actively considering for this role. Archived are those we're no longer considering, and we can look at everybody if we like. And so there are 3 key fields here that we're going to be working with. The star rating that you manually assign and puts the applicants in the rated category. This status bar, which is totally customizable, those will be your workflow steps, or the steps you take an applicant through as you're evaluating them. Here's a sample of what that may look like. For some reason, GoToMeeting doesn't show you this, but when you click on this bar here, the same drop-down shows up, and that's where you'll assign the individual status of that applicant and keep track of where they are in your workflow. And then we also have tags here, which we talked about with the form builder application questions, how we can automatically apply tags based on answers to questions. So maybe for this one, we had asked applicants, are you PMP certified? And then if they answered yes, we automatically applied a PMP certified tag. One example there, again, very customizable, flexible tool. You can also add tags on an individual basis by going into an applicant and manually adding tags. I'll show you how to do that in a second. But then based off these 3 fields, we can filter our applicant. So, hey, we're talking to the boss and we really need someone who's certified. Let's look at only our applicants who have that specific skill, experience, quality, license, certification, whatever it is. So now we've narrowed down to 7 qualified applicants. Of these 7, how many are 5-star? All right, now we've narrowed down to 1. We found our applicant, let's reach out to them. Also great from a workflow perspective, where we could come here and say, hey, it's Monday morning, I need to schedule an interview. I need to schedule all my interviews for the week. Let's see everyone who's at that specific stage. So here we have 9 applicants that need to have an interview scheduled. So then what we can do is do a bulk action by grabbing a whole group here and selecting action and sending a message to this entire group of applicants. We can use our email templates to automatically populate emails and send it out to that whole group. We can also go in and look at all applicants, which I'm going to do up here. We have full search functionality, so total Boolean search. You can use and, or, quotes, those kind of operators to help refine your search. And you can also search based off name, email, phone to find specific applicants, like our perfect candidate here. And then just a note as well, we can also layer all these filters on top of each other. So right now we're looking at all applicants with this term, which pops up one. But we can also look at all our rated applicants with a certain star rating, or we can filter all our applicants based off a tag and then search within that group. So there's lots of ways you can layer here to help narrow down. So let me go into our perfect candidate here and show you a little bit about what it looks like when we're looking at an individual applicant. So we'll have basic information here on the left, star rating and status. We'll have the cover letter and resume parsed into plain text, and also those files will show up here under files. You can also upload additional files, so anything you want to keep on record with the applicant. You can see the tags here, so if any tags have been automatically applied, those will show up here, or you can see here you can manually add, edit, adjust tags here. And then you can, just use that to identify skill sets, qualities, whatever it is, and be able to filter on those. Questions and answers from the application form. So here you can take a look at how they answered those things. And then with our notes section here, you'll see every action that's happened with this applicant. So you can see we just added those tags. I just updated the star rating. If we change a status, or we schedule an interview, or send an email, or run a background check, any action will get logged here, so you have a clear trail of what's happened with that applicant. You can also see who did it and when they did it, and keep an eye on things that way. I also want to point out here the messaging. So I showed you how we can do bulk messages, but we can also compose individual messages here. You can use your email templates to populate emails. And one thing that's really neat about this is that it's integrated with Google and Outlook, as well as actually Yahoo and Apple. So how that works is once you send an email from hiring, when the applicant replies, that reply will show up in your normal inbox, in your Outlook, Google inbox. From there, you can reply back and forth with the applicant, and all that communication is automatically tracked and stored. So it's great to keep yourself organized, but where it's really valuable is as teams are involved, everyone can see all the communication organized with an applicant in one place, where everyone's on the same page. Along with that, the calendaring functionality is also integrated with those calendaring tools, Google, Outlook, Yahoo, Apple. So you can create an event, you can invite the applicant, invite yourself, include any hiring managers that you need to include. And just a little teaser here, we're actually just rolling out a new update to this feature that allows users to add their calendar, so that right here you'll be able to go in and see the other hiring managers' availability based on their Google, Outlook, Yahoo, Apple calendars, and pick a time that works well for everybody. And then you send this invite, and then as is today and as will continue to be, there's a button in the invite that you can just click add to my calendar and automatically put the event up on your calendar. A couple other things we can do in here. We can do a note to manager to just pull someone's attention to an applicant. It provides a link, and then that manager just has to click the link. It signs them into hiring, pulls up the correct applicant, and allows them to provide feedback. We can send custom forms to either applicants or managers to collect more information from them. We can run background checks through a third party called CrimCheck. We can run reference checking through a third party called Skills Survey. And we can also do video interviewing through our partner at Video Recruit. All different functionality that you're welcome to use if you'd like. We also have offer letter functionality here, where you're able to walk through sending an offer letter to candidates. What this will do is pull all the applicant's information, pull the details of the offer, and here you can fill in other fields. And these fields will pull as well if that applicant has included those. Then we'll take that information, we'll populate it into your offer letter template that Axcet will work with you to help design. Then you can preview that. This is the email you'll send with this offer letter, nicely formatted offer letter attached. The applicant is able to open and then digitally sign and accept the offer letter. A little teaser here as well. Axcet is soon adding the onboarding functionality to complement this functionality here. so that when an applicant accepts an offer letter or when you manually mark them as hired, it's going to take that applicant's information and automatically pass it into the onboarding tool to kick off your onboarding workflows. Just to be clear there, that's coming up a couple months from now. Jeanette will keep you posted on progress there, but really excited to have that. These features, these two tools really complement each other, allow you to keep all your workflows seamless, integrated, all paperless, and just running really smoothly. So that's how we manage individual applicants, and that's how we manage our pipeline of applicants here. I want to point out a couple other things quickly. The reporting section here is where we can look at applicant analytics. We can see all our jobs, all our active jobs, or individual jobs over any kind of time frame we want to look at. Just click apply and it'll update all these reports. You'll see applicant information here. Once you hire someone, you'll see a days to hire metric right here under rated applicants. Applicant trend over time. Email update is reporting on that email update on your careers page, letting you know when that's going out, how many people are signed up, what the response rate looks like. Sourcing here, so if an applicant comes from a job board, we'll automatically tag that as their source. They come through your referral program, that's automatically their source. If you import a resume, you can add a source. And then if and only if they don't have a source already, then on your application form, there's a question that will show up. How did you hear about us? You're able to customize those options, and whatever they select there, that'll be their source. Process gives you a high level of unrated, rated, and archived applicants, just a bird's eye view of your process there. Status shows your applicant pipeline, so you can see how many people are at each stage, identify any bottlenecks, see what statuses are coming up most often. And then equal opportunity data here. If you need to collect that or if you want to collect that, you can. If not, you can turn it off. But if it's turned on, once an applicant applies, they'll be asked to complete this survey. All that data is collected here. And then also all your data, all the information in the account is all downloadable. So if you ever need to export that or pull it into Excel to do some custom reporting, you always have those options. Last thing I want to touch on here is some of the back-end details. So up here in account details is where we can manage our account and do a lot of the custom options. So you can adjust company info, you can manage your users and their permission levels, you can adjust your billing information, and then here you can customize all sorts of things from tweaking your careers page, playing with your workflows, and we're not going to get into this today, but there are lots of advanced workflow options where you can automatically tag and update statuses, and this triggers this. We can set up approval and notification workflows, so a lot of cool things you can do in there. Creating your offer letter templates, as many as you need for as many different positions, tweaking your application with some different on-off functionality, messaging, notifications, and then some additional things you can customize here, as well as some things you can integrate with. So just a quick touch on this. You can embeddable widget here allows you to take your careers page and embed it on a website. So if you have a careers page on your website, what you can do is just take this code, copy and paste it. It's just a couple lines of code, and it's really very simple from an IT perspective. Paste that code into your website once, and then from then on, everything will automatically update. All your positions will show up on your website. API, if you have any developers out there, fully open API, and then we integrate with some other tools here that you're welcome to ask me more questions about, and we can go into more detail on those, now or down the road. So that is my walkthrough of Prism HR hiring. And just to kind of recap here, it's a fully featured applicant tracking system that's going to allow you to create jobs, advertise it on as many different job boards, social media, referral program channels to help drive applicants to an online careers page where you can customize an application form and accept applicants. As those applicants come in, you're going to have all the tools you need to communicate, evaluate, collaborate, search applicants, find the people you're looking for, have a really organized, structured, well-reported on pipeline of applicants that just gives you that clear, consistent insight into what's going on with your recruiting practices. So with that, I'm just going to say thank you. Thanks for your time today. I'm glad everyone was able to join us. We will record this and share this so everyone has a chance to look at this, share it, review it if you'd like. Again, my name's Henry Crow. I'm more than happy to help with all your questions about hiring. And obviously, Jeanette Coleman and Axcet HR are always a great resource. We're very happy to be rolling this out to you guys and very excited to introduce this. And hopefully you guys will get a lot of value out of it. Really excited. Thank you guys for your time today.